Hey guys, it's the Chad, your C10 truck nerd. Today, I'm heading down to my cousin's place so we can go over and take a look at another truck. And when I say take a look, I mean we're gonna go buy another truck because that's what we do. Now I'm not feeling too bad today because I didn't bring any money because I'm not buying it. You know, he's usually my enabler, helping me pick up all these C10s, so today, I'm just gonna return the favor and watch him spend a few bucks. So why don't you guys jump on in and see what we found now. Well, before we can go get anything else, we got to unload another one off the trailer. So I've jumped in with It's the Garrett, and we're gonna head down to Rose Hill, Kansas to go check out this truck. Now, what it's listed as is a 1969 GMC, but looking at the pictures, I can definitely tell it's a 1968. Now, what in the world have you got us into?
Well, kind of like you, Chad, I have a truck problem. Not only a truck problem, I like anything and everything that seems like it's a good deal whenever it comes to cars. So yes, this truck, another truck that I've got, 57 Chevy, I don't know. I just like cars.
Kind of nice to ask the question, what did you get us into, instead of hearing somebody tell me that. So let's go see what he got. So we finally made it, and here she is, a 1968 GMC, and like I thought, it was a 68 even though he had it listed as a 69. So this was one of the further trips where we went to go get a truck. How far did we go?
Carry the one, 3.9 miles.
Yeah, so that's awesome.
This never happens, man.
How do you pass up a truck that's that close? So give me a walk around, show me what you just bought.
Well, like you said, 68 C10. It's actually a very base model. So it has manual steering, manual brakes. It has the good old 6-cylinder in it. And believe it or not, Chad, it's there. There's an engine and a transmission.
So that's definitely a rare truck for us. I think this is the first one we've bought this year that actually had an engine. Now it doesn't run, but it's still got an engine.
Yet.
So.
Yeah. You know, and someone has tinkered on this. You know, you've got, yeah, that's, well, number one, it's red, and it's the ground wire, and it's mostly broken and exposed, so that's fantastic. It does have an HEI, and, you know, to get this going, I probably would have put one on there, so we'll have to make sure that it makes sparkles, but we'll get there. Another thing I noticed is, well, I pulled the dipstick, and it smelled like gas in the crankcase, and obviously that generally means that it's getting plenty of fuel going through it, but it's not getting any spark. And I can tell you right now, that's the reason.
Yep, that's a good start.
So we start with that at least, and then, you know, go from there. But like I said, it's in really complete. The firewall has no rust on it at all. It's very original, although I think it was repainted at some point a slightly lighter shade of that green.
By far it's my favorite though. Originally this was light green, code 503. It'd be kind of cool to see if we can bring some of that out of here.
Yeah, I'm wondering if maybe we can sand that down a little bit, get back through to the original paint.
Yeah. So it's pretty straight down the sides. Don't worry about that. That's supposed to be that way.
So we look inside. It actually does have cab corners in it, and it has part of the rockers. I did crawl underneath, and the outer supports are actually there, which is odd for us, but obviously it's filthy. The windshield's cracked, you know, it's just, it's an old truck.
Pretty clean up top. No eyebrow rust I saw.
Yeah, that's one of the things that made this a really good truck. The paint inside's really good too. Yeah, the dash, it's very complete. It is a 3 on the tree, which, believe it or not, I've never driven one of those, so that'll be new.
We'll teach you.
It's really straight, actually. You know, just a little bit of dentage down at the bottom, but the bed is, well, it's all there.
Yeah, so 68, this would have been the first year that GM offered a metal floor instead of wood. It's got the original tailgate. Arkansas. It's an antique too.
I really like this bumper. You know, it's the custom option. If you needed it raised up, they gave you 2 options. But one thing that I found interesting, if you crawl on underneath here, Chad, take a look at that differential. Now that thing is not a 12 bolt, it is a 10 bolt, but it sure looks like it belongs to the truck. So I don't know, I may have to defer to It's the Chad to know, did these things actually come with 10 bolts at one point?
Well, I'm not quite the GMC truck nerd yet, but I'm thinking it may be one of those Dana 44s, but if you guys know, type it down, little clickety-clack, so we can all learn.
Yeah, there's a little contact back in this region with some good old Bondo.
Good barnacle buildup down here too. That'll be fun power washing.
It'll be neat to see if that actually cleans off. You know, excellent patina coming through it.
I mean, there's so much patina on that door, it doesn't even look like it belongs. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we may have to locate one of those.
That won't be too bad.
But the VIN plate's in place, you know, it'll be a good old truck. Actually, this has more of the floor than a lot of the trucks that we bring home.
It's pretty cool. I just love that 503. So 68, you can tell it's same as the 67, has the 3-spoke wheel. The GMCs had the color code cluster here. This one's a radio delete as well. This is so far a pretty cool truck. Little speed hole there.
Well, there's ventilation. I haven't checked to see if the wing windows work, but maybe they just need a little extra.
Well, this one also has something that all the other trucks haven't. Keys. That's odd.
It's got keys and it has a title.
And a title.
Yeah, that's really big. All right, well, it's time to get this sucker loaded.
All right, I'll watch. Yeah, I guess I'll work. You're like a true shade tree mechanic there, bud.
Thank you. Gotta take your own air. I don't know why I'm buying this.
Because you're an idiot.
Yep. I didn't bring a cheater. I forgot that. She's not gonna be too tight.
Yeah, we got a short trip home. You know, I gotta tell you, bud, this is it's kind of enjoyable for me to watch you spend a little money and bring something home.
You know, I normally have to bring your stuff home and then there's nothing in it for me afterwards. So, hey, I might as well get in on this too.
Hey, it's a
family business.
It's more like a family disease.
Ugh.
Well, we've got another one loaded up and heading back to the house. Morons. So Garrett and I have got this 1968 GMC back to his house, and we're pretty excited to start working on it. It's really fun because it's probably the most complete truck we've bought this year. Now, if you guys would be interested in seeing the revival of this thing, check out Garrett's YouTube channel. I'll put his channel name down in the description below. Well, I appreciate your time, and thanks for watching.